What's good, y'all? I'm gonna go over a quick video about trust issues in a relationship, and I'm gonna talk about the number one focus that you gotta have when you're in a relationship and having trust issues. So let's get right into the video. On to the next, baby. Part of having a relationship to have trust issues. I mean, not everybody has it, but some people that go through certain things have trust issues, and to overcome trust issues, you have to be honest with your partner or whoever you're talking to. You have to be honest. You have to communicate. Communication is key. To talk to somebody you want to be with. If you don't have communication, then there's like literally no sense of being with that person if you can't communicate. If you can't communicate, then what is the objective of you being with that person? Just for their looks, their body, a trophy? That's not something you want to have. You want to have actual care and compassion with that person, and you want to have the ability to trust that person, so you have to communicate with that person. If you're going through an argument and you're saying, oh, I don't want to deal with this, and you want to block a person, that doesn't make sense, because you're not communicating with the person to understand the problem that you two people are having. And that's what really messes up a lot of people's relationships, is that they don't communicate the right way they're supposed to. They often end up running off or blocking each other and not having conversation with each other. And that hurts relationships. And if one person does something, the other person will feel like, wow, he didn't even come, or she didn't come talk to me. Well, yeah, because one of you guys can't communicate, and if you can't communicate, you'll end up doing something that you weren't supposed to, which leads you to having be trusting somebody, and that really messes you up. And you don't want to have the trust in somebody, because gaining somebody's trust is like, I wouldn't say it's hard to do, but it's like pretty hard. It's like pretty understandable on what to do, like how you want to get that trust back. And some people like really go through things that they just can't overcome, and I feel like the only way to overcome that is if you communicate with the person. Like, that literally is number one in any type of relationship, is to communicate. If you have communication, then you're like one step ahead of everybody else, and that is the way everybody should go. Don't let other people dictate your relationships, because they're not the person that's in that relationship. I want to do nothing. I'm just trying to get it right. You're the person dealing with it, so you could take advice. You can take that advice, but who says you necessarily have to listen to the advice? You can hear the advice, but it's your obligation, if you want to go on to what they say to do, if you want to do it. I always give somebody advice, but at the end of the day, I let them know, like, hey, this is on you. If I'm just saying how I feel about it, but at the end of the day, you can do what you want to do, because this is your relationship. This is not my relationship. And you guys must understand that this is your relationship. You have to take control of your relationship. In order to take control of your relationship, you have to figure out what's wrong in your relationship. But that is all I have to say about trust in somebody. If you want to trust somebody, number one rule is communication. If you can't communicate, then what's the point? You might as well be by yourself, Like, this doesn't make sense. But I hope you enjoyed this video about trusting somebody and being part of a relationship. I'll have more videos to come to talk more about relationships and all of that extra stuff. But I just felt like I had to get this off my chest because it been on my chest for a while. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like, share, comment anything. If you want any advice from me, anything, just just comment down below. Like it, tell your friends. I'm here to stay, I'm opening up new bridges. I'm burning old.
Me thinking, he was your ex for a reason. He was your ex for a reason.